Once again, Facebook's having problems. Don't know why they want to let us know they are not live streaming very well anymore. They just like to do one post at a time. So anyway, good evening. Welcome to prayer time at New Thought Media Network. I'm Lara Brzezinski, and every morning and evening, 8:15 a.m. and p.m., there's someone here from the prayer team to offer a prayer for you. An affirmative prayer where we affirm the truth as we already know it, despite appearances. We speak the truth in our words, and my truth this evening is going to be on health and wholeness. I have some friends that are going through some challenges with their physical form, and so I know the truth of each one of them, and we're going to share a prayer on that tonight. And just a reminder, we offer prayer through prayer@ntmedia.org. If you send us an email, then it goes out to all of the prayer team, and we add your prayer request in our own spiritual practice. We'll add that and pray with and for you on whatever's going on. So, so talking about health and wholeness, we live in the physical body. We live in a physical form, and this physical encasement of our soul and spirit, it does have things happen. And yet the truth of this amazing package that we're in is that our body knows what to do to heal, that the ailments and the injuries and not all the injuries that come to us, but the ailments that happen, they happen from within. They happen when there's dis-ease, there's a disconnect, there's a miscommunication, something going on. And sometimes it's a process of outside influences, whether it's the air, whether it's in the water, whether it's in the food that we're eating or not eating. But at the same time, our cells are absolutely intelligent. Our individual cells are connected to that divine consciousness. So that's the space that I'm coming from this evening, that I know that we can heal. And I'm going to just put some energy onto that for my friends and for anyone else out there who would like some health and healing and vibrancy. So I just invite you to settle in wherever you are. Yawn if you need to. Let out a big breath. And just relax. Relax into this moment. Relax inward. Turn inward. Recognizing that there is a divine intelligence within you that is operating through you, as you, in each and every moment. And that divine intelligence, that divine consciousness is the all creative essence that is operating in, through, and as everything on this planet, within our bodies. That divine intelligence is operating in every single cell in our body. This miracle of a shell that we wear, this costume that we walk around in while we are on this earthly plane, that divine consciousness is within every cell of this body, of my body, of your body, of the body of every being on this planet. And so with that divine intelligence operating in every cell, that divine intelligence knows life and vitality and energy and health and wholeness and flow and movement. And did I say vibrancy? That divine intelligence operates within us without us even doing anything. Yes, I can raise my hand. Yes, I can raise my eyebrows. I can smile. I can frown. And yet I can't beat my own heart. That divine intelligence operating within me is pumping the blood, is holding my body straight in this form. And that divine intelligence that created this body and that moved this body and breathes this body, that divine intelligence knows health and wholeness and divine functionality of this system. And so as I know this truth for my body, I know this truth for Terry, I know this truth for Jay, I know this truth for Sandy, that each one of them has that divine intelligence of health and wholeness within them. And as they reach out to divine inform in the form of doctors and nurses and practitioners and treatment and guidance and reference and better foods and liquids and exercise, as they reach outside of themselves for the divine in all of those forms, the divine within each one, the divine within each one of their cells is healing, is cleansing, is releasing and letting go of that which no longer serves each one. And so I know that as they're on this path, in the midst of dis-ease and discomfort, that their body is healing. Their body is moving them forward back to health and wholeness and vibrancy. And in addition to all of the outside treatment, the outside effort and resources, in addition to that, it is happening within, for that divine intelligence is at our core, our very being. And it is at the very being of all of my friends, those named and none unnamed out there, every single one of us. And we can tap in each and every day and remember and connect and send love to ourselves, love to this magnificent body in which we live. We can raise our vibration. We can tap into that divine love and know that our bodies are bringing us back to health and wholeness and vibrancy, if they are not already so. And from this space of love and joy and knowing that this is true, I am so grateful. Grateful for the divine energy flowing through me. Grateful for the divine healing energy flowing through Terry and Sandy and Jay in this very moment and each and every moment. And grateful. I am so grateful to hold this truth for every being on the planet. This knowledge, this amazing power, the amazingness of these suits that we call our bodies. So from a space of joy and gratitude and love and wholeness, I release and let go, allowing my words to go back out into that divine consciousness, back out into the flow. And I claim that all is well. It is good. And so it is. And I have a doggy crying behind me. Yes, operating out of the home office. We have company in the form of our beautiful pets. So thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, tapping in. I hope that supports you a little bit and remembering the good of who you are. Good evening, Wayne. Good evening, Kathy. Knowing health and wholeness and vibrancy for the two of you as well. And anyone else listening, if anything that we say or any of our podcasts serves and supports you and you want to give back, we graciously receive ntmedia.org, and there's a donate button. You could share your gifts, and we say thank you. Tonight is Wednesday night, which means tomorrow morning, there is no 7 a.m. program. It's a one day a week Robert gets to sleep in. But it's starting at 8:15 a.m. We'll have a prayer. 8:30 is morning sip with Spirit in Practice with Reverend Melissa. And then at, let's see if I have a flyer for her. There's too many things going on. It's so hard to find them. We do have at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, Jersey Girl Wisdom with Reverend Michelle Wadley. She's a hoot, so come on and just listen to her talk principles and practice and other good stuff. And then 8:15 p.m. with close with a prayer tomorrow night. So I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your love, your gifts, your wisdom, and have a blessed good evening.